Junkyard Junkie, back here with another video. Today I want to introduce a new series called Tool Talk Tuesdays. The whole idea behind this series is so that we can all communicate together, get valuable input, whether something's good, bad. Hey, maybe people have tried a certain kind of scan tool that, we haven't, or vice versa, and we can give good input, whether it's a good choice, bad choice, and so on. So feel free to go down in the comments down below after the video and let's start talking. Now, what made me want to start this up was the scan tool right here. It is the Launch C-Reader Elite 200 OBD2 scanner. It's $140 on Amazon. You can probably find it cheaper elsewhere, but I will leave a link down below. Now, what makes this scan tool special to me is it bridges the gap, the price gap that used to be really prevalent. So before, if you want to work with ABS or, airbag SRS, you had to buy a more expensive tablet. You had to buy something around $700 or more. You might could find some for around $400 to $500, but this is finally more affordable to the DIYer or just person that is going to work on cars here and there. Some other things I really like about this, I feel that should be a standard by now with scan tools, with the electronics the way they are, is it is touchscreen and it does have auto VIN, which auto VIN is a really nice feature to have, and touchscreen is too. Both of them aren't necessary, but to know that you get it for such a cheap price point is really good. Now let's hop in the car and take a look at it. Okay, so plug it up to your OBD port and then it'll start going. Go ahead and turn your vehicle to the on position. Okay, so here's our main menu. We have Diagnose, OBD2, Reset, Upgrade, Data, and Settings. So we'll go ahead and start up here at Diagnose. Just click on it. And then you can actually pick what vehicle you have, or you can hit Auto Detect. Now it's scanning for the VIN. If your vehicle is not equipped with a VIN, it will not read it, so you got to make sure it's equipped with it. Most cars nowadays are, so you don't got to worry about that. And as you can see, pulled up the VIN. Now we just hit OK. Okay, now it gives you all the specifications about your car, like this is a 2.5 liter. It's a 2-wheel drive, automatic. So we hit OK. Now it's going to ask you some questions like the BSM may be fitted or is not fitted. Then does it have keyless entry or not? And it does not. So now it's going through all the modules, ABS, all these different modules. The MID module, the reason the mid is messed up is because there's an aftermarket radio in the car, and in this vehicle specifically it will throw an error code. Okay, so it gives you a basic diagnosis report on the vehicle, and then it says normal. The MID, multi-information display, does have a fault code. The reason for this is there is an aftermarket radio in this car, so that's why it trips this code. It will forever have this code until you put back the original radio. Now the PCM, RCM, TCM, all those are normal. So this just gives you an overall report, which you can also share because this thing also has Wi-Fi. If you hit back, now you can actually go through here and pick what you want. So let's look at the PCM. Okay, so we can view the vehicle information. We can read fault codes, clear fault codes, read data stream, and OBD function. We go to read fault codes. Okay. Now if this car had any check engine lights, it would tell you right now. Pull this up. or if there's any pending codes I don't know of, they would be in here too. But as you can see, there is no fault codes, so we will go back. Hit back on there and then go back. Okay, so now that we're back here, we can go into ABS. So the cool thing about this is as cars get more advanced, this tool can get more advanced because you can update this tool. Now the ABS module is something that you'll probably have to work on eventually, even if you're only working on cars here and there. So to be able to read the fault codes that it's popping up and give you clear direction where to go, because 9 times out of 10 it'll pretty much tell you where you need to go, is amazing. But you can also go to read data stream and diagnose other things. So if we pull this up, it'll ask you what you want. So you could look and see if your brake's going on and off when you press it. If we go through here, and then we got left rear wheel speed sensor. We have our right front wheel speed sensor, right rear. Okay, so I missed the front left, so we'll go back up. And then as you can see, there's so many more data PIDs. There's 29 in total. We have 5 selected. Hit OK. So now if we press on the brake, you'll see it turn on. We let go of the brake and it will turn off. There is a delay. I want you to be aware of that. But remember, this tool's cheap, so it's not that big of a deal in my eyes. So we'll go ahead and start it up. Now we'll go ahead and put it in drive. If we go down, so now we can see all 4 speed sensors working. Now we're moving. Once again, there is a delay. But if you had a bad wheel speed sensor, you'd see it not moving or not correct. All of them should be the same miles per hour. We'll go ahead and put it in reverse so we can check again. As you can see, all of them are going together. Okay, so you could graph it if you wanted to click on these graphs right here. This comes in handy when working with your PCM. We'll go ahead and hit back. Hit back again. Let's go all the way back. Okay, now that we're here, OBD2, all it does is go through the OBD2 protocols. So now you have a prompt, select the access mode, quick mode, or scanning mode. So we'll hit no for scanning. And there's your different protocols. So if you got an older vehicle, this is probably what you're going to do. But we're not going to go through all this. It's going to fail all of them except for whatever protocol you have. Go ahead and hit back. Now, one cool thing to note is if you go to diagnose and go to history, as you can see, Mazda. So we could jump right back into that. Hit quick access. And then it would load back up the car. But we're going to end that. So if you work on the same cars repeatedly, this is a great tool. Okay, so we have the ability to reset the codes. We can also go to upgrade. This is where if you're connected to Wi-Fi, see there's already new versions I need to download. All you do is hit update. And it will go ahead and update them all. I'm a little bit away from the Wi-Fi, so it's probably not going to download very fast. Well, it's going. You see the yellow. And once it's done, it'll say completed and it will be green. I will update these later. So we'll just go ahead and exit out of that. Now down here at data, you can look at diagnostic record, diagnostic report, DTC library. So I've showed you this in other ones. So you could do P420 for below efficiency on the cat. There you go. Catalytic system efficiency below threshold. Bank 1. You got DLC, image, feedback, firmware fix, and user's manual. And finally we have settings. In settings, you connect to your Wi-Fi over here. You do your units of measurement. Whatever's red is what you're in. Then you have your brightness, sound, and so on. Then you got where you can do screen capture, about, clean up, change your language. So now that we're back at the home screen, that will do it for this video. But please go down in the comments down below. Tell me if you've used this before, if you're planning on getting it, or if you got other scan tools that you recommend more. I prefer Autel personally. I think they make the best bang for your buck, but for someone that's wanting to be a budget DIYer, this is a great option in my opinion. But leave it down below. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you.